That voice in your head, the one that questions you and shames you and tells you that there is something fundamentally wrong with you. Yes, that one that you've been hearing for so long that you think it actually is you. Well, it's not. And once you actually understand this, and I mean like not just hear it, but truly understand this, everything shifts. My name is Marta Swaffer, and this work is from my book, You Are the One You've Been Waiting For. Let's go. There is something that maybe you've never heard before, or no one told you. You were not born with that voice in your head. You were born needing only one thing, and that is safety. And safety came through connection. So to stay close with the people around you so you can survive. Very quickly, before you could even think about it, you started to question, what do I need to do to keep that connection? Who do I need to become? Or what do I need to hide? And world around you had answers, because you've heard, all of us have heard, big boys don't cry, be quiet. Don't ask for too much. Just calm down. Stop being so sensitive. We've all heard it. And your brain, wide open, completely unfiltered, absorbed it all. Not as a suggestion, but as truth. Because until the age of 7, everything that we hear goes straight in. We have no ability to question it. No, there is nothing that protects us. Everything that we hear becomes part of us. And the thing is that we didn't even absorb just the words. We also absorbed how the people around us move through their lives. So their worry, the way they dealt with stress, the way they are seeing themselves. So our brain literally was copying it, because that's how children learn, by watching and by repeating. So every one of those moments, every correction we've heard, every condition placed on love, every disappointment became a thought. And that thought fired again and again and again, and became automatic. Like a highway in your brain that runs without even you choosing it. And you didn't build that road. Of course you didn't. But you kept walking it. And that's what kept it alive. And because it is automatic, because it's always been there, it feels like it's just you, right? You think this is how you think. This is, who you are. So you fight yourself. You question yourself. You shame yourself. You go back and forth. The voice stirs you down, and then you fight maybe a little bit with it, and then it tears you down again. It's such a roller coaster. It makes you feel like there is just something, wrong with you. But there isn't. You're just fighting against a program that you haven't even chosen for yourself. And here is what science actually tells us, that our brains are not fixed. We can rewire them. New thoughts, repeated consistently, build new pathways in your brain. And what happens to the old one? They are not traveled, so they become quieter. They are used less. And this is not, any type of philosophy. This is actually how brain works. But before you get into the rewiring, there is really something that is ready for you right now, right here. And that is understanding that you are not the thoughts, not the voice in your head. You are someone that notices it, that listens it speak. Think about it for a second. You are not the fear. You are the one who sees it rise. You are not the blame. You are the presence that holds it. You're not your thoughts. You are a being, something that your thoughts pass through. And I know that the voice in your head, the fear, can be loud, but it's usually not wise. Your own voice, the true one, it whispers It doesn't need to shout. It doesn't need to persuade you of anything. And it is so important to know the difference. And that is the true work. It starts when you stop believing that the loudest voice that you hear is yours. And, the next time that voice speaks, and it will, you don't have to silence it. You don't have to argue with it, but you don't have to believe it either. You just need to remember you are not it. The fear may speak, but don't allow it to drive. I'm Marta Swaffer. If something in here landed for you, please share it with someone that needs to hear it. If you want to go deeper, I invite you to read my book, You Are the One You've Been Waiting For. The link is below.